This is the Cougar Football Recap. Brought to you by Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Mid-first half, it's one of the first plays here in the second quarter. Cougs are up 10-7. And how about the converted safety to cornerback? Sean Harper jumps on a ball, big play.
Sean Harper, he has so many versatile skills to be able to play inside, outside, safety, nickel. Right now, we're going to see him at the corner spot down here, and we're going to isolate him and show what play he made. Huge play and a nice interception. So first off, I want to show the disguise, right? So everything you're taught from a quarterback is to watch these safeties. Okay, so as the safeties go and they stay right there showing a two safety high look, they disguise it very well, and at the very last second roll back into a man-free coverage. So now Sean Harper has him man on the outside, you have man on the inside against a tight end, man on the linebacker on the running back, man across the top, and then Jalen Thompson's going to get back to the middle of the free, so it's man-free, right? So now Darnold, Mr. All-American quarterback, Mr. First-round draft pick who threw for only like $170 or something like that in this game. See, he's trying to throw a wide field out, and the reason why he's trying to rush it is because of the pressure that the Cougs Speed D got on him all day long. So Sean Harper knows this. He reads his key on his inside foot. Inside foot, he breaks off of it. He sees the outside receiver break to the out, and he undercuts it and explodes on the outside, makes a great play, extends out, interception. Alex Grinch now I believe is 17-3, if I'm not mistaken, when they force multiple turnovers. So looking at it from the end zone copy, one of the things that you'll see from a defensive standpoint is showing the blitz from on the outside here, and then you have Daniel Quale, big man, spying the quarterback. He's a pretty active quarterback, so still getting your four rushers in and getting pressure on your quarterback, but then spying with the big man inside here. Nice job from Alex Grinch designing that play, creating another turnover, and he was active. Coach Grinch was active in pressuring the quarterback all day long.
Final Cougar drive of the game, all tied at 27. 3rd and 2, Cougs are at their own 43. 3rd and 2 here. So tie game, about 3.5 minutes left, and they go to the run.
They go to the run, and the run's been working for them all day. I think it's their second game over 100 yards rushing. They had 122 yards in a day. Jamal Morrow had a great ball game, and so did his offensive line. So I'm going to show you from the wide side first and then go to the end zone. So one of the things I want you to first notice from the wide side is how well Tavares Martin goes and gets and leads the way here. He's going to inside release and get to the safety. So as you get your scoop and your zone blocking to your left, because the linebacker shoots the gap here on the inside, the double team doesn't need to take place from these two there, but all of a sudden Jamal sees the shoot. He has a crease, and so does Tavares on the outside. He says, come on, buddy, I'm going to lead the way. Get a nice block in the safety, spring it for a huge gain right there. As you know, you're in field goal range to go and put yourself ahead in this ball game and either seal the game on a field goal at the very end or go and score a touchdown to win as well, too. So let's take a look at the end zone copy to understand how well they did here. So initially, as you look at this, Fred Mauigoa and the continent, Cody O'Connell, they're going to double team right here to go and work up to this linebacker. So they're trying to scoop this guy. They're trying to work together to go and get to this guy right here and the inside. And then on the outside, Andre Dillard, all he's going to do is he's going to take his steps and try to seal him out. So as you see the play developing here, one-on-one on the backside, one-on-one on the backside, the linebacker shoots the gap on the inside, and Jamal is too quick to go through that seam right there because Dillard does such a good job and the double team is done so well that now all of a sudden you're sitting there with a nice crease and Tavares Martin Jr. leading the way. Nice block in the safety. Receivers got a block downfield. They just can't catch touchdowns. And Jamal Moore is off to the races and creates a great, great conversion on 3rd down and even a bigger play, explosive play to put the Cougs in field goal range to win the game.
All right, Eric Powell just kicked the field goal. The Cougs are up by 3, but still a decent amount of time left. I mean, USC didn't have any timeouts, but about 90 seconds left and a dangerous QB, and Ronald Jones had the big run. So you're not too comfortable yet, up by 3, and then the game-sealing play by the linebacker, redshirt freshman, Jahad Woods.
Yeah, and it's not just Jahad Woods, but it is him making the big play. So I want to talk about how the whole scheme of everything went into this. And as you may have noticed earlier in the game on their first drive, Coach Grinch calls the exact same blitz, the exact same play. Jahad Woods came scot-free, just like he did in this one. but the quarterback, Darnold, made a miss, and he actually made a nice big run to extend and go and get that touchdown drive to open up in that first series. So Jihad, he's like, thank Coach Grinch, called it again.
Do it again.
And he goes, you know what, I'm not going to mess this up again. And as you can see, like a bullet, right from the middle, great job from the interior line to go and take their responsibilities. And I'm going to go and show you here from the backside here what had happened. But Jihad Woods shooting the gap, blitz, middle blitz on the inside, Derek Moore with the fumble recovery, and we'll get a better look at it from the inside. So what you're going to see here is you're going to see guys trying to take two, right? So when you say trying to take two, Hercules Mataafa is going to go and shoot at the guard's outside shoulder and go right in the middle of this gap here to try to take these two guys, have them double team. Daniel Equala is going to shade to this gap right here and take that center and lead him this way. You're going to have Derek Moore go to his outside shoulder and go right in between these two guys, and you have the rider try to scoop around the inside on a little twist on the outside. And so now, when you go outside, go here in this gap, that leaves this big crease on the inside, as you'll see right here, for Woods to go right through. So outside, Woods shoots through the gap again right there, as you can see. Daniel Equala doing a nice job. He manhandled that center all day long, and although he is not making the play on this, he's doing exactly what he is supposed to do to create that seam for Woods to shoot through. And credit on Woods. He missed that play earlier in the game, and he said, you know what, I wasn't going to let it happen to me again. So Derek Moore, fumble recovery, seal the game, big victory for the Cougs.
Huge credit to Derek Moore. How about Jihad Woods, redshirt freshman? Derek Moore, LA kid, just a sophomore.
Just a sophomore. I mean, that's the one thing you look at, and when you talk about the guys that are in the game, right? Everybody talked about how many guys from USC got hurt, you know, who were out. Jihad Woods stepping in, DeRider stepping in, Derek Moore stepping in. You also saw Willie Rogers in there as well, too, and Justice Rogers at the linebacker position. So we don't make excuses. We just make plays.
Dylan Sherman.
Exactly. Yeah. Nice job from the big boys up front, and kudos to this defense for shutting this USC offense down basically the entire day. And I want to say, Daniel Equala, he had a great game. He may not have had a lot of stats, whether it was a fumble recovery, a sack, or tackle for loss, but he created pressure on Darnold all day, made him uncomfortable in that pocket, and created and did his job so other guys could make those plays.
This has been the Cougar Football Recap, brought to you by Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.